So question 123 is a fun question, partly because it's basically the plot of, you know, that Sherlock episode. Right, so if we've seen the show, we know what happened. We know that this woman Mary, marries John, and then Sherlock discovers her, and then she shoots him flat in the chest, cold, from a distance that would have been sufficient to kill. Right, so here we need to read all the four principles together. We need to see whether there was motive. We need to see whether we need to see whether what she did was just culpable homicide or also murder, right? And then we need to see whether there was criminal intimidation as well. So again, we need to look at A and C specifically, because B and C are fairly easy options to eliminate. I mean, of course, you will not say she is not guilty of anything. And of course, she is definitely not guilty of just criminal intimidation. Yeah. So as we know from what we've studied about murder and culpable homicide, attempts to those crimes are punishable as well. Right. So here we need to see whether this was an attempt to murder or an attempt to culpable homicide. Right. So again, culpable homicide happens when whatever happened was sufficient in the ordinary course of nature to cause death. Of course it was. But here we also need to examine her motive. What does the fact that she shot him in the chest tell us about her state of mind? That she probably intended to kill him. She probably intended to not just cause him injury which would lead to death, she actually intended to cause that death, right? And the fact that she went on to threaten him when he was still recovering in the hospital further shows you that she doesn't really care about his well-being, or she definitely wants him dead. So that makes the correct option A.